Hey guys, how are you? I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to my program. My name is Jason, and I look forward to this video. So, excuse me, I really enjoyed doing the video of watching Chef Vincenzo's shorts. I decided to let Chef Vincenzo take a little vacation, so I'm not going to be doing a video from his channel. Today I'm going to be watching some Rachel Ray shorts, and we will see how that goes. I've never seen these before, so let's have some fun, guys.
So this is one of our viewers, very special lady. Her name is Lisa. She wants to look and feel her best this weekend. So this is the proper cut to use for a proper Philly cheesesteak. This is boneless ribeye. You throw it in the freezer, and while it's still cold, throw it onto a hot cast iron griddle. And it cooks in like a minute on each side. You start chopping it up with the side of your spatula. I'm using our oven roast tomatoes up on top.
You don't need to freeze beef like that in order to make a Philly cheesesteak. You don't need to do that. It says Rachel Ray's perfect Philly cheesesteak. I don't know about that, but.
And then we're going to hit it with balsamic drizzle. And then we're going to top that with provolone. I am lining my roll with.
Why would you put the balsamic vinaigrette while it's still cooking? Balsamic vinaigrette is a dressing. It's not meant to be on the grill while the food is cooking. It's the finished product, at least from how I understand it.
My chopped up giardiniera Italian relish of ribeye, roasted tomatoes, balsamic drizzle, and provolone into the roll. And I am now topping it with my sweet onions and garlic. I'm going to put in some Parmesan cheese potato chips.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like to put chips on sandwiches too, on heroes and stuff like that, or a baguette. I enjoy that, but I personally have never seen that on a Philly cheesesteak. That's just me personally. I haven't seen it. It doesn't look terrible. For anyone who doesn't cook or doesn't cook often and doesn't know how to properly cook a Philly cheesesteak, that looks amazing. But I mean, it doesn't look the worst, but I've seen better.
Maybe a Jet fan, but I'm a Philly girl too.
Really? Excuse me. I don't know about that. I'll give it a like. It wasn't terrible, but.
If the box says add some water, and it usually does, instead of adding room temperature water, add hot steaming water. Why? This has cocoa powder in it. This is going to allow the cocoa powder to bloom and become more chocolatey.
Become more fragrant.
So hot water to make it creamier. And
you know who would be a good person for me to ask about this regarding baking? My sister. My big sister is a pastry chef, and she went to Le Cordon Bleu for her education. She would know about this better than me. I'm still learning about stuff like baking. But, I mean, I guess you could use hot water, but the thought that goes through my mind is you don't want to start cooking the flour prematurely. That's my thought, but we'll see.
moisture, 2 extra egg yolks go in.
Gotcha.
2 extra yolks.
Did she just pronounce it with the L? Did she just really pronounce it with the L? Yolks? Okay.
Yeah. We doing a cake over, y'all. Then on the box as
Okay.
well, they ask you for vegetable oil.
I never do that. I always use melted butter.
Boom, Rachel. We got the melted butter. If the box.
Okay.
So this is the proper cut to use
Oh,
for
no.
a proper.
I
If
saw
the box.
that
Your roof is on fire. Your roof is on fire. Your
one.
roof.
No. I don't want to watch
waxing and plucking cause more ingrown hairs than anything else. And the reason is because when you wax or you pluck, you pull that hair out at the root. And so now there's a little room for it to grow out.
We are making over a gentleman who has not worn long pants since 1987.
What?
Waxing and
The next tip.
Oh, no.
The next, how?
I'm trying to watch cooking videos, not.
It's for a great cause. Oh,
No.
This is coffee.
it's for.
This is coffee.
And the character's name is Rachel, which is great.
And do you know that my first name?
Your shoes are.
Okay.
What is the secret?
I'm finding.
There you
Here
go.
we
So you
go.
get it cold water. Oh, I love this.
Look, you're dousing it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Okay. What are you
She
doing?
bathes
Good
the
faucet.
baguette.
Good faucet. Okay, so then you wrap it up very tightly in foil. Okay. And
I'm surprised at how much liquid you put on that. I mean, you doused it.
I hope that she's not gonna put that in the oven because
did. It was
Took it for a
fun.
bath.
Yes, I did. Okay, so then it goes now. You put it in a cold oven.
You start it cold.
Cold oven. And you turn it to 300.
And let it heat up slow.
And then you let it heat for 12 to 15 minutes. And we've got some right here. You saw how hard that was.
It was hard as a
Well,
rock.
this was its twin brother. Look at this. Feel that.
Oh my God.
Now, but at this point, it's not a baguette anymore, right?
Right. Okay. So now.
yeah, that was probably fresh bought. Sorry.
So now what you do, and we're not going to do it, but it works. I did it yesterday.
Right.
You put it back in the oven for 5 minutes, uncovered,
To make it crunchy again.
and it's just back to where it was.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
But did you ever get it?
He was slightly contrived. Yeah, I tend to.
Upping alcohol.
Oh.
Upping alcohol.
Okay. All right. One more.
Okay, so you're gonna mirror me, and we're gonna make a little peach cobbler. Who doesn't like peach cobbler?
cobbler.
We
One
got some
more.
flour here.
Okay, we
all-purpose
got a
flour.
fake. We got a
Add
fake
some sugar to
Italian
it.
here.
Okay.
Sugar.
Sorry, guys. To all my Italian brothers and sisters, to my Italian Americans, and to my Italians who live in Italy, I'm sorry. I just can't. When people try to go way too hard with trying to really be Italian, that's not Italian. Okay, that is Italian. That is exaggerated Italian American stuff, and I just cannot tolerate that. I mean, even Big Joe Gambino, when he's on a podcast, he doesn't even sound like that, and he is Italian American, and his family are from Italy and everything. And even he doesn't sound like that when he talks. And that's not Italian. That is New York. That is New York accent. That's not Italian. That has nothing to do with being Italian. And I just hate. And how do I know that? Because I know Italians outside of New York City, and they don't talk that way. They don't talk this way. So I know that it has nothing to do with being Italian American. And I have Italian ancestry, so I can talk about this. But this pisses me off. You're not that bad. You're not that big. Stop trying to sound like you're a gangster. You're not about that life. Stop trying to act like you are.
Yeah.
Check.
And for that, I'm going to give this video a dislike.
Put a little baking powder in there.
Baking powder. Check. Oops.
Okay. Whoops. And then we're gonna need a little bit.
Marsala.
Marsala.
I love marsala.
Okay. 2 sticks of butter.
Whoa.
Okay. Egg yolks.
Egg yolks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 egg yolks.
Yep.
Be nice and eggy.
Okay. Now we're gonna start to scrunch this by hand.
All right, I'm gonna take off the rings
All right. Yeah, that is.
because that
always
looks like
good.
it's gonna get.
Dude, you practically you're losing hair. Just stop it with the Italian haircut. What are you doing?
Stuck way on down in.
Or the stereotypical Italian haircut. Sorry. Sometimes even I have to remember. Italian, American, New York haircut. Those type of things just piss me off. Because when I see real Italians that are from Italy, it actually blows me away. It's like they're nothing close to what I have seen in America. Completely different, like a whole different universe. They are nothing alike. So that's why whenever I was having dinner with a friend of mine, for some friends of mine, and one of them said, "Oh, I'm Italian," and I said to her, "You're Italian American. Let's get that very clear. You're not Italian. You are Italian American. Let's just get that clear." So I'm a little bit when it comes to this stuff. You know how Italians are when it comes to food? Well, when it comes to this kind of thing, I'm that way as well. Like, sorry, you're not Italian. You're Italian American, and you're probably from New York, and I'm from New York originally, so New York City. So yeah, that's a New York thing. That's not an Italian thing. Let's just, again, we got to make that very clear.
There.
Because you know why, guys? Because that, I'm not going to go into the whole history, but basically, for those of you that understand where I'm going with this, it has really, that type of accent and haircut and all that stuff, and everything that can be connected with that has really tainted the image of real Italians. And it has really damaged their reputation. And I'm about promoting what it really means to be Italian and what the actual culture is. Not this, as I say, fake Italian that was created in New York City. That's fake Italian. That's not real Italian.
Shit around. Okay, now that we got our base down, we're gonna lay in our fruit. So we got our peaches. We're just gonna kind of throw them in.
Scatter them around.
That's it.
So now what are we doing?
So we're gonna do like a little checkerboard thing, if you want to say.
And it's gonna look like this.
Voila.
Ta-da!
Okay, so you're gonna mirror me, and we're gonna make a little peach cobbler. Who doesn't like peach cobbler?
cobbler.
Huh? We got.
All right, I'm done with Rachel Ray. I'm done with my rant. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I like, comment, subscribe. What do you guys want to see? Let me know. And I will see you guys next time. And also, I will not recommend that you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to real, authentic Italian people who represent their culture the right way. See you guys.